You know what I like to do when I just get back from Hawaii, hanging out with my buddy Dylan? I like to do a little hula. And look at some baseball cards. Hey again, guys. I'm back with my John Mangini intro, and I'm back from Hawaii. Had a great time out there, and just was cool to meet up with Dylan and talk about the hobby and talk about YouTube and all the great people in the community. Speaking of great people, Dylan hooked me up with some cards while I was out there. I mentioned to him that I was collecting Dodgers cards from the 1960s set, and I had picked up a few cards that I haven't shown yet from that set. And then Dylan said, "Hey, I got a few extra 1960 cards. Why don't you take a look through there and see if there's something that you need?" So we'll look at those too. So let's get started here. First up is this 1960 John Roseboro catcher for the Dodgers. This is a nice looking card. I like the pink and the green. I just like the design of this card. It's fairly well centered. There's a couple little dings on the top, but otherwise it's a nice looking card. I don't know what to grade. Maybe a grade a 2. I don't know. Nice looking card. Roseboro was hit 10 home runs in 1959. As you may know or may not know, the Dodgers won the World Series in 1959. So all these players from 1960 represent that winning team in LA. Their first season in LA was in 1958. Here's a Clem Labine. Shout out to my friend Scott, Reindeer Studios, who sent me another Clem Labine recently. But this is the 1960 version. This is fairly well centered, but it's got a little ding in the corner. But Clem was only 5 and 10 in 59, but maybe he had a great World Series. He really had 4 games against the Yankees, receiving credit for 1 win. So there we go, Clem Labine. As you can see, I already got the Don Drysdale. I also have Duke Snider. I don't have that one graded. Here's a Don Demeter, another pitcher. Outfielder for the Dodgers. 18 home runs. Still pretty nicely centered card. Like that one. I thought most of the Dodgers had the yellow and the black and red letters on the bottom, but they don't. Recently picked up this card right here, Mr. Carl Furillo. Had some great seasons with the Dodgers, including in 1955. Got him on this 57 Dodgers here with Furillo, Hodges, Campanella, and Snyder. That's a Dodger Sluggers. That's one of my favorite cards. And he didn't have any home run. He only played in 50 games in 1959, so he didn't have that great of a season. I think he was kind of wrapping up his career by then. But there's Carl Furillo. And then love this card here. This is the Wally Moon card. Look at those eyebrows. Awesome. I love this card. I like the pink too on the side there, on the side image. But Moon, 19 home runs in 59. So a pretty good season for the Dodgers. Wally Moon. And then my buddy Dylan, he said look through the 1960 stack. If you may recognize these cards, but Dylan grades his own card. So this is a 1960 Topps number 321 All-Star Rookie Cup card of Ron Fairley, and he has graded this 8 OC, 8 off center. So it's a little, miscut, kind of down the bottom here, but kind of diamond cut. But this is a nice rookie card of Ron Fairley, who had a long career in baseball. I think he went on to coach after that. As I mentioned before, that we had Johnny Roseboro, and here's another catcher for the Dodgers, Pignatano. This is from 1960. This is their Dodger backstops. This is graded as a 4 by Dylan. So both of these guys took over after Roy Campanella was in a tragic accident in January '58. So These Roseboro basically took over as the catcher for the Dodgers. That's a nice card. Dual action card. We got a couple more here. Some great Dodgers like Charlie Neal. Dylan has this one graded as a 7. Second baseman. Very nice to add that. Really awesome to have some cards from Dylan's collection into my collection now. Here's a Jim Gilliam. Dylan collects Jim Gilliam, but he has several extras of these. Gilliam, third baseman for the Dodgers. Pretty nice looking card. He has it graded as a 4. Thank you. Then we got a Danny McDevitt. I haven't heard of this fella, but Dylan has him graded as a 6 ST stain, I guess. Maybe there's a stain on the back. But that's very nicely centered. Pitcher 110, lost 8 and 59. So, and he attended Bonaventure College. Rah rah. They also had coaches cards in 1959. I don't think any other set even has coaches cards other than manager cards. Bragan, Reiser, Becker, and Moley. Don't know these folks. Some of these guys have been around since the 1930s. Very cool. Add that to my 1960. I'm getting pretty close to the whole set. I'm not sure how close I am, but getting closer. And then we got this 1959 World Series Hodges winning home run against the White Sox. Okay, number 4. This is graded as 6 according to Dylan, but this is a cool card. I love it. I like the cards that commemorate moments in history. You see, we got the good focus. There we go. We got the Chicago White Sox, Dodgers. This is game 4. Dodgers won, I think 5-4. Focus. It's hard with the glare. There we go. Very cool. That Gil Hodges card. I'm gonna need to get the rest of those World Series highlights. I think there's also playoff highlights. As I was going through Dylan's binder, there's a couple other Dodgers cards that I picked up. This Tommy Davis card from 1961, All-Star Cup. Love that one. This is also graded a 6 by Dylan. A little off-center, north to south, but this is a beautiful card. The classic Dodgers jersey. Got the All-Star Cup, Rookie Cup there. Tommy Davis. This is a secondary card, I guess. I don't know if they... I have to check to see if his rookie card is actually 1960. I don't know if they made one. But Tommy Davis, great player for the Dodgers. Here's another great Hall of Famer for the Dodgers, and this is a 1968 John Sutton. And Dylan has graded this as 7. This is a beaut. As they say, have you ever seen that movie, Christmas Vacation? This is a real beaut, Clark. Hope you guys are getting excited for Christmas season. It's getting close. I love this 68. I think this is 2 cards after his rookie card. I think this rookie is 66. But that's a beauty. Love it. Maybe 67. I'll have to check that out. He also threw in this Jackie Robinson from Stadium Club. Don't like this card because it was miscut at the bottom there from the card. The back looks great, but the front a little miscut. So Jackie wasn't on the 59 team, but he his last season was 1956 with the Dodgers. And then he also threw in a few packs because I'm doing a pack collection from the 80s. So thank you so much, Dylan, for all those cards. I appreciate it. It's really was really fun hanging out with you in Hawaii, and had a great time out there. And part of that was hanging out with you. So go check out Dylan's channel, Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. He's an awesome guy, lots of energy. He just surfs and loves baseball cards. Thanks, everybody. Have a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Peace out.